it. We are officially live for another episode. If you are new to my show, this is the No More BS Hello Success podcast, and I am so excited for today's topic. Today, we are talking about changing your relationship when it comes to the word no, going through the no's to get all the yeses. But if you are new, here's a little bit about myself. So, my background, I am in human resources. I also cleaned houses on the side on the weekends. My mom is a CRNA and she had like 6 CRNAs that needed help cleaning their houses. So, when I had time, I would clean houses. I also waitressed at the Rainforest Cafe here in Detroit, Michigan. And I also have a cosmetology license. So when Isabella went to bed, I would do hair from home. And I literally worked from, I used to say 8 a.m. until faint. My feet hurt, my body hurt. I felt overworked, underpaid, burnt out. And I had some serious freaking mom guilt going on. And one day, after a long shift of working, I came home to find my daughter passed out on the couch. And I will never forget, I fell to my knees. I started bawling my eyes out. And I was like, I can't live like this anymore. I'm struggling. I had $60,000 in debt. I was a single mom. I worked 4 jobs. I was never home. I lived paycheck to paycheck and money was constantly the issue. And guess what? There had been a seed that was planted 5 years prior to this exact date, where someone had asked me if I keep my options open when it comes to supplementing my income from home, from my phone. And I was a hard no. And what I found was that if I could find 2 to 3 hours per week, even working all 4 of those jobs, if I could show up and tap into a proven system along with being willing, which I was willing for anything at this point to be there to watch my daughter grow. I was doing anything at this point willing to do to not have to maintain 60, 70-hour work weeks for the rest of my life. I was coachable. I was ready for someone to say, here is what you can do to be successful. If you do this, you will be successful. I was coachable. I could have someone say, here, go do this, come back, let me know once you did it. I wanted to be the girl who was like, okay, I did it. I went to go do it. I'm afraid and I didn't do it, but I did it. And then the last thing was I was hungry for more. I was hungry for more than the full-time HR, weekends being packed with work, evenings being packed with hair, and never even getting ahead. So I am so grateful that I said yes to an opportunity. And I'm really excited about the future because of what this has given to me and my family. And I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary. And as I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary, I feel like I am just now getting started. So today's topic, for those of you who are a part of this space, a $400 million space daily, where normal people like you and I are making money online. It's hot. It's popular now, right? So a topic is going for no and knowing that it's okay. I got into this business. I jumped in with both feet. I got told no and I felt discouraged real quick. I want to tell you something. I have built a multiple massive business and I have signed up, recruited over 100 people to be a part of my team. And I've watched them leverage the power of no and earn that check with a comma by doing what it is that I'm going to share with you today. Can I get some fire emojis in the comment section? Like, do you like money? Let's go. So the first thing is you take care of your mindset. You have got to be showing up and you have got to be nurturing it. I hear so many people that are like, I just suck. I just don't even have social media. I just don't even have any friends. Listen, no one has any friends when they come out of the womb. No one has social media unless they choose to get social media, right? Uh-oh, looks like my screen. Unless they choose to get social media, right? I had no Instagram when I started. I had no TikTok. I had no YouTube, and I had less than 200 friends on Facebook. But it always goes back to the willing, coachable, and hungry for more. And on this journey, it's all personal development, because what is in your mind about yourself is past paradigms. It's something down the road that a coach had once told you. It's something you heard from maybe a parent or a guardian. It's something you heard from a teacher. It's something you heard from someone bullying you, and you've believed that to become true, but it's not true. We just have to change your subconscious mind to believe what your conscious mind knows is true. So, what do I mean by that? If you're in fear and you feel defeated when someone tells you no, I want you to think about the girl at the restaurant that comes up to you and she says, would you like a glass of wine? And you're like, or no, you said, I would like a glass of wine, 6 ounces or 9 ounces. That is selling. If you say 6 ounces, she isn't going to go cry. Let's give another example. You're out to eat and your waitress comes back to you and says, hey, can I get you another Coke? You're like, no, thank you. She's not like, oh my gosh, like, it's me. Something's wrong with me. It's the way I walk. It's the way. No, we have got to take ourselves out of the picture and realize that when we're feeling that way, that's a sign to me that you are not pouring into yourself enough. You're not. You need to get a sticky note right now. And I'm being dead serious. You need to go put it on your radio in your car. And every time you step foot in your vehicle, you have got to be listening to books like Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. You have got to be listening to Audible books after you finish that one about the book by Eric Worre. It's not by Eric Worre, but Go for No. We've got to be getting books like from Eric Worre that are the power, GoPro. Every time that I get into my vehicle, I am telling you, but that is exactly what it is that I am listening to. And that's how I've gone from the single mom who was in an abusive relationship to having a pity party for myself, to working 4 jobs, to completely transforming myself into a different human being. This isn't who I was 5 years ago. It wasn't from one book that I read. It wasn't from 2 books that I read. It was the compound effect of day in and day out, me showing up and nurturing my freaking mind to grow myself into the person I'm destined to be. Because every single one of you is special and unique in your own way. None of us have the exact same anything. And you have qualities that aren't coming out because of fear, limiting beliefs, and self-sabotaging that you are doing to yourself right now. So the first thing in your business is every single day, guys, personal development. When I ask people like, what are you doing for personal development? I love the Bible, but that doesn't count. Okay, you need to be reading the books from the experts. The book Go for No. Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. The Compound Effect. And you don't just read it once. You read it over and over and over and over and over again until you understand the ins and outs of that book. And you're not just going to listen, you are going to apply what it is that you learned. Think about if you could go live every day or even create a post about what you learned on the personal development that you read that day. Like today, I learned reading the book, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life, that people who are stuck at 180 pounds and say to themselves, okay, I'm done. I'm losing 30 pounds. Okay. They go on this catch. They start eating healthy. Maybe they eliminate pop. They start losing weight. They're down 8, 9, 10, 12 pounds. All of a sudden, a few weeks goes by and what happens? They start going right back up again to 180. Well, why is that? That's because the paradigm comes in. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is it that you are doing? Your subconscious mind doesn't believe it. But if that same individual showed up day in and day out and said, I am so happy and I am so grateful now that I weigh 150 pounds, and then envisioned it and took their imagination there, their success rate of reaching their goal literally quadruples. Like it's factual information. You have got to get the subconscious mind on track with the conscious mind. And it takes a lot of time. Right now, like one of my biggest goals, sometimes we have ups and downs in our marriage. I will literally write down all day, every day, 3 times a day. I'm so happy and I'm so grateful now that I am happily married to my best friend. And I'll envision it and it helps. And there's not like we're going to go, there's not any serious issues, but you have to show up and talk to future you in present tense. That's the first thing being an entrepreneur. We can all do that. If you're doing that and you're showing up for your business activity tracker, listen, there are going to be no hard feelings because you're checking a box. Just like the employee that goes to Old Navy and they sit at the front desk and they're checking the box. What's your email? Do you want to save 10% today? They're checking a box. Marry the process, divorce the results. Most business owners pay $50,000 to open their business doors. And they're there for 70 plus hours a week. We have a business in our hands that costs us what? $39 to join, no monthly fee. And we don't even show up for 30 minutes because someone tells us no. So the personal development is the first thing that we are going to do. The second thing is you need to literally create a chart. This is one of my biggest challenges every week with myself and including my team. Create a chart that has 100 boxes. Every time you get a no, I want you to put it in the box, an X. And the first person to get to 100 no's first should win something. And let me tell you something, usually by Tuesday, I'm there. How? You have a miracle in your mouth. You have a product or supplement that cannot be found inside of the mall. You have a business that cannot be, offered, that can be offered to any normal person that is positive, that is coachable, and that is willing and is hungry for more. You have a miracle in your mouth, so you have to believe this, right? So where am I asking these people? On my stories every day. And if you're sitting here saying right now that it's the same people on your stories, I want your email, I want your password, and I want to compare it day in and day out because guess what? You're training your mind to believe that to become true. So the 3 to 4 new people who are on your stories every day, your mind's not even catching it. That's 21 people a week. That's 84 people a month that you are shutting down because you are focusing more on it's the same people on my stories. Again, remember what you manifest and what you tell yourself, it's becoming true. If you're sitting here telling yourself you can't drink water, it's disgusting. You are never going to have the ability to drink water and it's going to be disgusting. How do we change that? I'm so happy and so grateful now that I'm drinking the proper amount of water. Drinking the proper amount of water is easy. But you want to know what? People do it for a week. People do it for 2 weeks. They don't get instant gratification like the microwave does with our food, and they quit. And if you are here and you don't quit, you will have success because I've been in this. I'm coming up on 5 years. I failed my butt forward. Hello, pre-princess. And this is what I do day in and day out, still going in on my 5th year. I go for the power of no. Just like when I walk into Old Navy and I don't buy anything and I walk out, not one person in that store goes, oh my God, did you see that green-eyed woman? She came in here. She didn't walk out with one thing. We need to change our inventory. It sucks. Next person. Oh my gosh. You guys, people aren't buying. No, it's not right now. It's redirection. Stop focusing on yourself. It's selfish. You have a miracle in your mouth. And I'm telling you right now that you are not going to have a new customer until you have 6 touches with that person or 6 conversations. And they're not going to join you and make an additional income stream until you reach out or have 6 conversations with them as well. So you might as well get real comfy at bracing the suck. Okay? How does this look? You've got stories. What are you doing? What are you eating every day? I should see a food that you are putting in your miracle mouth. For me, I can't believe that I used to not eat salad and I was 180 pounds. And today I'm eating salad and I'm 140.2. That's it. Working out. I can't believe that working out was not a part of my lifestyle. And today I do 30 minutes 7 days a week. And it's helped so much with my anxiety and my depression. I'm so grateful. That's a second one. This is consistent. Do you see commercials changing their commercials? Domino's has the same commercial. You should be showing up redundant. People like consistency. It shows you have a passion. Okay. What is your personal development that you should be doing every day? And why is it not on your stories? Why? If you're taking time, I screenshot. Right now, I paid for a module course with Eric Worre to take my business to the next level. Okay, take it even further to grow even more. And I literally plug into it every day. And if I'm in my car, I take a picture of it. If I'm watching it from the treadmill, I screenshot the sides of it. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go. Top 2% right here, but let's take it to top 0.01%. Like, that's what I'm sharing. Do you have animals? Do you have kids? Are you picking them up? Are they in sports? So automatically food, working out, that, and water should be on there. Your water intake. If you don't know this, if you're not drinking half of your weight in ounces of water every day, your body can't physically burn fat. Okay? So if you're not reaching, and that's true. So you can put that in your stories. Got to drink half. I can't believe I didn't used to drink half of my current weight in ounces of water each day. Wasn't burning fat. Today I crushed my goals by setting a 90-minute timer every day. That should be on your stories every day. But instead I go to your stories and there's nothing, or it's just a product. It's fine to have your product on there, but stop being a spammy whammy butthole and actually show you using the product. I show up every day with my product and I got my thing, say I got a spoon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's freaking Tuesday. My twin sister is getting married on Friday. Today I teach. Last night Isabella woke me up, but whatever. I'm still up and at it. I woke up. I wrote down my I am statements, even though I didn't want to. And now I'm off to go teach, but first I got to get her up because she's always making us late. Goodbye. What are you doing? Take your product and put it on something. Take your product and bring it into your life. It shows your passion. It shows it. And every person on that story, have you reached out to them? Hey, Brittany, totally curious. I found this product that has helped me in many ways. Would you be open to taking a look? If not, no big deal. That is not spamming. That's not spamming anyone. You have a miracle in your mouth, and there's supplements out there that literally, who needs them? Okay? So your stories and your posting content. Every day your stories and every day your post. There's new people on there and there's new content. So if you're not posting, you don't have stories, I don't really know how you're going to go for now. If you're that challenging like I am, I was like, okay, I went through all my stories literally. I went through all of my posts, the people on it. I've asked them if they're open to taking a look. So now what? Okay, you go to your friends list. Ashley's the first one, and you go hit Ashley up. Hey, Ashley, happy freaking Wednesday. I hope you're off to a great day. I'm curious. I've found this product that has helped me in so many ways. I'm curious if you're open to taking a look. If not, no big deal. No thanks. Awesome. How have you been? Question mark. You guys, you are on social media to be social. Or you could go to their wall and see that they were at a park and be like, awesome. Well, I don't let people say no. I say, no problem. What is it that's not a good fit for you? Because usually they're like, well, I'm poor right now, or I can't. And it's like, okay, well, you don't even have the information. So go for no. Every 1 out of 10 people will say yes. It is a numbers game. So what does that mean for us? That means you have to go through no's to get a yes. Let's say if you reached out to one person, you would get $1,000 out of 10 people. Well, if you break it down, that means every person is $100. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 800, 900. So you have to go through 10 people to make that same amount. So you have got to be going through and shifting through. And when you're doing the daily methods of operation, if you're not in my free group with my daily method of operations tracker, you need to head right over to Facebook, Michelle Churchill Dworak. And in my bio, there is a link that says Badass Mompreneur Group. It's for men, it's for women, it's for people who are interested in learning more. Go add in there. You'll see my free daily method of operations chart. Because if you're on adding to your network each and every day, you're going to have people every single day. You should be setting a timer for 5 minutes straight. literally going to your suggested friends list and being like, ooh, she's a mom, I'm a mom, add. Ooh, she's in Michigan, I'm in Michigan, add. Ooh, she has her cosmetology license, I have my cosmetology license, add. This person's 18, probably not a good ad. This person lives in Wisconsin and they're 93, probably not a good ad. You're marrying the process, you're divorcing the results, but you're checking the box. You're going to invite a minimum of 15 people every day from your stories. If you don't have people on your stories, you need to create more stories. If you don't have people on your content, you need to create more content. You need to go to people's wall and engage. When's the last time you went to set a timer for 5 minutes and you actually went through your news feed and you went and commented on people's things, authentic stuff? Like you authentically see something you love and you're like, dude, your dress is so hot and you're so hot. Where did you get it from? But there's nothing wrong with that. Social media is a place to be social. And this is going to help you in having conversations and building the relationship. Because once you have the conversations with people, it's really easy to pivot the conversation. You know, since we've been talking for the last couple of weeks, or since the last time we talked, I've been thinking about you. I have this product that's helped me in so many ways. I'm curious if you'd be open to taking a look at it. Listen, Brittany, if not, no big deal. It was just like, I just felt like I had to ask. That's it. It's really easy to pivot it, but it's not when you're not taking action. So what are we doing? We are changing our thoughts about no. We're going for no. We have 100 pieces on a paper of 100 boxes. No, you want to get there by Friday. If you get to 100 no's by Friday, let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to have 10 people that have said yes to you. I can almost bet your butt, Seabass, that 3 to 5 of those are going to be customers of yours if you follow the correct format. When you're reaching out to them to ask them if they're open to taking a look at your product, if not, no big deal, please tell me you're following up. Please. Because that's the difference between the people that are out there and the people that are like you. If I am sending you an invite to take a look at my product, within 48 hours, I am back in your inbox saying, hey, Mary, happy Thursday. I wanted to circle back because I am notorious for checking messages and forgetting to respond. Or mom life happens. Did you happen to see my invite above? If you're not interested, no big deal. Oh, I got sidetracked. What is it? Now I got a third-party tool. You're never the tool, right? Tag him in the tool. Put him in my notebook to follow up the next day. Circle back. Hey, Brittany, what did you like best about what it is that I shared with you? She ghosts me. It's okay. A couple days goes by. Hey, Brittany, happy Friday. I'm sure your week is crazy. I wanted to circle back. I know you were interested in the information. In further information, I shared it. What did you like best about it? Question mark. Okay. She comes back. Oh my God, I like this. Great. Sounds like you're ready to get started. Let's choose your flavor. Chocolate, vanilla, caramel, coconut, lime, lemon, or mango. I love chocolate, which is best for you. Any questions, any objections shall come up. You got this. There you go. That's it. So if you want the customers and you're not getting them, you're not having enough conversations with people. You don't have that relationship with no. Because I don't care that 100 people a day tell me no. I don't care. I swift through them just like I swift through clothes at TJ Maxx. I don't care that I go to a rack at TJ Maxx. Like, you're over analyzing everything that has to do with this business. This business is a miracle in your mouth, and it's going to pay you off your performance. And if you're being negative and you're saying things like, well, I just don't believe I can do this, you're never going to be able to do this, ever. Because what you put in your mind is trapped, locked, and loaded until you choose to change the way that you're talking to yourself. So what I've done to get to where I've been is I have a tracker. And I don't care if it's a good day, a bad day, an ugly day, a busy day, a PMSing day, or someone just really, I want to freaking get on my nerves. I show up and I check the boxes off. I do the invites. I do the follow-ups. I create the content. I add to my network. I go and engage on people's walls and stories. I go start 5 new conversations. I follow up with the people that I invited. I followed up with the people that I sent more information to make sure it's so fun. You constantly have busy work to be doing, and you're growing a massive business. Massive. Like for us, we can earn up to 36% commission. You guys, 36%. You show up. What's the alternative? What's the alternative? Corporate America, 3% raise every year? Working 4 jobs like I did? Being broke? Being burnt out? Having mom guilt? Wondering if this is what your whole future is going to look like forever? Or is it time to buckle up and be positive and pour into yourself and take action? I have an entire roadmap for you. Here's what you do every day. I have a power hour in my group and people still don't show up and do it. What if I told you that if you show up every day, Monday through Sunday for 1 hour in this business and you do your power hour, you can make $20,000 your first year? Would you do it? Yeah. What if I told you you follow that into your second year, you could make $50,000 your second year? What if I say you stay consistent with that and you do your power hour on your third year and you could make $60,000 with that? What if I tell you if you're consistent and you stay your fourth year, you could make over $100,000? But the problem is you stop. That is why I need to see pen to paper, check mark. I don't care about anything else. Did you show up for your personal development, change your paradigm, change your life? Why? Did you show up for your I am statements, future you and present tense? Takes 15 seconds. Why? Did you show up for your stories? Why? I did this when I was working 4 jobs. I had my stories planned out the night before. On Sundays, I'd get all my content together so I could just boom, 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 my post. If you want it that bad and you're that hungry, you'll make it work. Okay, remember, it comes down to 3 things. Are you positive? Are you willing? Are you coachable? And are you hungry for more? Because this business changes lives, gives you freedom to do what it is that you want. I want to go pick up my daughter from school today. Guess who's picking her up? That's not how it used to be. I'm taking my daughter to soccer tonight. That's not how it used to be. You can have the life by your own design if you can pull up your big girl pants or your big boy pants, take a look at this opportunity, figure out why you have a dying desire to do this, figure out your why, marry the process, divorce the results, go for no, quit having the pity parties, and get out there and let's motherfucking crush. All right, guys, I'll see you back for another episode.